Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Today we are reacting to my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020. For those who don't remember, way back in January, I made a video talking about what movies I would like to see in 2020 and what I think of them. And 2020 has been kind of different, to what I have in mind. In January, I was expecting it to be like this crazy, Now it's, on fire. So, yeah. Anyways, I thought it would be fun for me to look back on all the movies I always wanted to see, at least from January up to now, and see whether or not I was able to see most of the movies on my list. I don't have my list with me. In fact, I think I lost it way back when. But I'm gonna see the movies I put on in this video, whether or not I've watched them. If I've watched them, I'll just say like something quick about them, like a quick review. If I haven't watched them, well, I guess that's 2021's problem now. I was gonna do this in the last week of December, then I checked my calendar again and I'm like, oh, it's 20th December. Oh, hell no. So I thought I might as well just react to this video now. I might as well look back on what I said way back in January, what movies I was excited for, what movies I was not excited for, and yeah, again, I don't think I saw all the movies on this list, at least from what I can remember. And I'll just give my quick review on the movies I did see. So without further ado, let us check out my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020. Let's begin with number 10. As you've seen in the last video I made, I don't like Disney remakes anymore. After The Lion King broke my heart so bad, I said I never want to see another Disney remake anymore. So what is Mulan doing on this list? Good question. No good reason. I just put it on this list to fill up space and time. Mulan was a pretty good movie. I saw it early on in my life. I loved Mushu. I liked all the stuff about it. I really hope this movie pays a lot of homage to the original, but does not become a complete copy of the original. I really hope it does pay respect, but I do hope it becomes its own thing. You don't have to bring back Be a Man. That was a classic in the original. Do your own thing in this movie. I just hope that this movie is able to do its own thing and live up to its own standards. That's all I can say for this movie at this point. The Lion King has just broken me as a person. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Then we can move on into the number 8 and 7 section. The reasons I say them both at the same time is because both of these movies do not have a trailer yet, so I cannot show them to you right now. In the number 8 section, we have... Okay, so before I talk about my number 8 and 7, and for some reason I skipped number 9. I don't know why that is. I'm weird. Cuckoo. But at the same time, you're probably wondering, why did you sound depressed way back when? That was because end of 2019, early 2020, I was really depressed. It was not a good time, especially for me to be on my channel. But let's hope that the end of the year, next year, is better. Let's hope that this year is better than last year. At least in terms of my well-being. I know the world itself is pretty bad, so I'm just gonna be a bit selfish for now. Anyways, yes, the Mulan movie. I did not like it. I think I played this clip in my review as well. I do not like this movie. Just like the Lion King 2019. Lion King 2019 was just shot for shot the same thing as the original. Mulan was its own thing, which I will give it credit for actually being different than the animated version, but it is just so fake. Like, there's so many people I've seen who are praising this film for being something it's not. Oh, it's a women representative film, and I'm like, but it's not. Mulan she's not bringing in a new age. She's not saying, oh, women can fight. Oh, this is a new age. She's not representing women. She's just special. In fact, that's kind of the message for this film. Instead of this film having the message be girl power, it's be born special. And that's kind of what I hate about this film. And I don't think I made that very clear in my review, because now everyone who watches Mulan is like, oh, it's such a good movie. Oh, it's such a strong girl power movie. It really isn't. It really isn't. And you do remember I said I only put it on this list just to fill up space. What I completely forgot that King Kong vs. Godzilla was supposed to come out this year, and it would have been viable to put on the list. But it didn't come out this year, so it's fine for what it is. I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Let's move on. Raya and the Last... No, sorry. Number 9. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me... There we go, number 9. Oh, okay, so I'm not a complete dimwit. The trailer for number 9 before I move on to 8 and 7. Coming in number 9, we have Scoob. I don't know why they didn't call it Scooby-Doo. I'm a big fan of Scooby-Doo myself. There are at least, 2-3 series of Scooby-Doo TV shows I have watched, and I kind of love them all. So yeah, Scooby Doo is definitely a big part of my childhood, and I'm glad that he's finally making his way to the big screen. I really am excited to see what he'll do, and yeah, maybe the teaser trailer alone hasn't left me with anything to speculate on except that all the character designs are cool and the CG animation is perfect. And again, I'll just wait until the movie comes out to see what I really think about it. For now, I'll say I'm kind of excited for it.
Okay, so this one wasn't too bad. I did see Scoob, and for those who do remember, yeah, I did do a review on it. Again, the animation was stellar. I was in love with the character designs. I know a few people weren't into the character designs, but personally, I really liked them all. But the movie itself, I am a big fan of Scooby Doo. Again, I've watched a couple of the TV shows, and I've seen the movies, the old live action movies from like the early 2000s. However, the movie itself, Scoob, it was very bland. It was a very average movie. I think in my review, I gave it something like a 5 or 6 out of 10. It is very average. It wasn't special.
Right. So number 8 and number 7, we have Raya and the Last Dragon. This is a Disney animated movie which is gonna come out late 2020. From what I can tell, it's about some girl and her last dragon. Sorry, I didn't look at the description of the movie. Regardless, I feel like this will be a movie that I can just let me just say, I can already see the YouTube videos, the thumbnails, the descriptions, the reviews on this movie. I can already see the hate people are gonna bring this on. First things first, people are gonna be like, "Oh no, people, this is a ripoff of How to Train Your Dragon." I can't believe Disney has stooped so low as to rip off DreamWorks. They're really doing How to Train Your Dragon. I'm just saying this. No, I like to go into movies with an open mind.
Okay, I don't know where I came out with that, but I do remember that Raya and the Last Dragon was supposed to come out in November, December of this year. But obviously, because of the Schmickaligo virus, they had to move it to next year, 2021. I've already seen the trailer, I've already given my thoughts on it, so we don't even need to delve in on that.
Yeah, so I won't say anything about this movie before even the first trailer comes out. All I'll say is this: I'm interested. Anything to do with dragons, you've got me hooked. Just don't be a ripoff of How to Train a Dragon. But again, I'm not one of those guys, so yeah, don't have a lot to say about it.
And even like based on the trailer, there is like we don't even get to see the dragon. The dragons are treated more like these mythological creatures that no one's ever heard of. So it's not even close to ripping off How to Train a Dragon. Where did I come with this?
We'll move on to number 7, which is The Croods 2. Now, The Croods 2 is a very interesting subject because DreamWorks actually were working on this movie way back when, and it had a release date for December 2020. I mean, for December 2017. Problem is, since Universal bought DreamWorks, the movie got cancelled. However, what's weird is that they're bringing it back for 2020, and that's kind of like good, but at the same time bad because I don't know how to express my feelings for this. Because I was hyped when I heard The Croods coming in 2017. Then I got disappointed because I didn't get to see The Croods and it was cancelled. Now, I did see the first Croods way back in 2013. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Over time, I saw it just became painfully average. And I was really hoping that a sequel would be made to improve upon it. Now it's coming out in 2020. I don't know whether to be excited or not. I don't know whether I should be like, yay, they finally are making a sequel or what. I hope that the wait wasn't too long, that there really was a reason for waiting this long for a sequel. And again, I'm kind of open-minded, a bit excited to see where The Croods 2 will lead. Don't you dare cancel it again. Oh, and by the way, before we go, let me just say, hit that subscribe button.
Oh my god, I suck. Okay, hit that subscribe button. Would you like to do that for me? Would you also like to like this video? No, I'm messing. So, back with The Croods 2. I definitely had a lot to say on it. For one, DreamWorks was definitely manipulating me with my emotions. I saw the first Croods film in 2013 when I was like a little kid. And obviously as a little kid, I just loved everything I saw, no matter how crappy it was. And so obviously I was going to be excited for the sequel, which was supposed to come in 2017. But then they cancelled it because DreamWorks got bought by Universal. And then they bring it back again in 2020. But then they could cancel it again. And no, as of now, I haven't seen The Croods 2. That's why I haven't given my review on it. Thank you very much. So if anything, I'll just most likely see it by 2021. I really don't think I'll see it by the end of this month.
Turn it gray, say you're already subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell, my people. I am sick. Horrible. Again, The Croods 2 is better than the original. let it be worth the wait and let the hype be up. Okay, number 6. Let's go before I embarrass myself further. Now, I like Black Widow. Heck, love Black Widow. She's a great character. About her movie, yeah, I'll totally say it. It's a great movie. I wanna go see her backstory. It's a great idea, not a great movie. It's a great idea. I wanna go see her backstory. I wanna see what she does. I would love to see a movie about Black Widow. Problem is, she's dead in Endgame, so this is a prequel movie that takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War. And yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be a waste of time. Honestly, that's not gonna stop me from seeing this movie. I'm really hyped, and yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it. Again, the teaser hasn't given me a lot to go off of, except she has a sister and some uncle, I think, who's in a suit. Anyways, it seems like a cool premise for a movie. I really hope I enjoy it more than I'm feeling right now, and just bring Doctor Strange already.
Yeah, so I do remember I was just like, you know what, they're just giving us filler movies. Get to Doctor Strange, that's where the real stuff is. And I still think that's the case. Anyways, with Black Widow, I'm still excited for it. Obviously, as we know, it's not coming out in 2020, and it'll get pushed to 2021. Man, the release date for this movie has been changed around so much. It was supposed to come out in May, then it was supposed to come out in November, and now they've just completely ditched it. I, for one, do think that that I think what I was trying to say was way back when was that if I see a prequel movie, doesn't that kind of remove the tension? Like if it takes place between Civil War and Infinity War, we kind of already know what happens. And like most prequel movies where like you can get excited for something, a prequel movie in the MCU would kind of need to have like a very special purpose. And considering that like most of the attention and such has been removed by later movies, I don't know, I was kind of feeling like, do I really want to see this movie? So I think that's the issue I was having. Also, I know this theory has been thrown around, but I don't really think Natasha and her twin sister, will switch bodies. I really don't see that happening. And even though Marvel may want to go that route, I really don't see them like switching faces and such for Endgame. Seems highly unlikely to me that they would go that route. Like that's the route everyone is thinking of. And if you're Marvel, you might want to avoid the route that's gonna be the most cliche.
Remember the first time I saw this trailer? I was hyped, and I still am. I'm still waiting for Onward to come out. This is gonna be Pixar's first original film since Coco, and I'm kind of excited for it. I really want to see where this goes.
Before I continue, can I just say like how outraged people were with Coco and Onward? People were like, Pixar, you're making too many sequels, my guy. You gotta stop with this. Because like Pixar started making sequels like in a row from like 2010, like with Toy Story 3, then Cars 2, then Monsters University, and then I'm like, you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. Too many sequels. And then they released Coco in 2017. Everyone's happy. And then like they released Onward in 2020, and they're like, oh my god, how dare you not release an original film for like 2.5 years? Like guys, chill out, my god.
And maybe I'm not sounding passionate about it.
Like, leave them alone. The original film's coming. Yeah.
I want to see where this goes. I want to see what they do with it. A lot of people are very pessimistic about this film. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a ripoff of Coco or not Inside Out, but just like other Pixar movies.
Okay, I don't know when some guys said that, but I do remember somebody might have said it was a ripoff of Coco. But I do remember Soul. Soul way back when was being called a ripoff of Inside Out and a ripoff of Coco. It just like I remember people were saying Soul was like the weird love child between Inside Out and Coco, yet it wasn't even released yet. So, and it's still not released yet, at least as of time of recording. So, what is wrong with people?
It's too weird. I don't like it. I'm like, guys, it's Pixar. I'm pretty sure they got this down. Sure, The Good Dinosaur and Brave were blunders, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a feeling about this movie. This movie's got me a feeling, and I just feel like it's gonna be a good movie. In all honesty, I'm not pessimistic about this movie. I'm optimistic, and I really hope this movie does well. I'm actually hyped for this movie, and I can't wait to see it. Again, I'm not like other people. They're like, oh, no, we don't want to see it. It's weird. I'm positive about this movie. Please do not prove me wrong, Pixar.
Okay, I do remember a lot of people were very pessimistic toward Onward, and some people still don't like it up to this date. And I remember some people were even being weirded out by the trailer, because to grown-ups it seemed too kiddie for them, and to kids it seemed too weird for them, considering like the dad was like half body throughout the film. To me, I was like, it's whatever, it's okay, I don't mind. I don't know why people are being weird, I really don't mind. So yeah, I really liked Onward again. It felt like a slow burn movie. Like it took some time for you to really get invested into this movie. So this movie does require a bit of patience before it actually gets good. But that ending, it's worth the wait.
Coming in at number 3, for the top 3, we have Wonder Woman 1984. The first Wonder Woman was really good. I liked the whole Greek god setup. We have Ares, god of war, Zeus, god of thunder. And I kind of hope they carry it on into this film. Then we have Wonder Woman 1984, which, takes place long after both wars. For some reason, Steve is still alive. I need to know how that's possible. And yeah, from what I can tell, this seems to be a really cool movie. I don't know why they chose the 80s out of all the timelines, but it really looks good. Maybe it's because the 80s.
Before I continue, can I just say how dumb I sound? You can really tell I did not watch the first Wonder Woman movie. And I still haven't up to this day. I'm just too lazy to do so. And two, why do you think they chose the 80s, my guy? The comics. It's based off the comics. Like, bro.
That's one of the most used timelines in TV and media. Again, I'm kind of excited for this. I'm actually more excited for this movie than I am Black Widow. The teaser alone has actually got me excited for it. It's kind
And that's why I'm still looking forward to Wonder Woman 1984 is because the teaser actually looks good. It draws me in. Unlike Black Widow where I'm just kind of like, give me something to work with, honestly.
left me not completely in the dark, but left me at the same time guessing about what's gonna happen. Anticipating it. Like, what's the plot about? What's this story? What's this adventure we're going on? What's Diana gonna do? What obstacles is she gonna come across? Like, what substance is gonna be in this film, and for that reason alone, I feel like it's gonna be better than Black Widow. It feels more simple than Black Widow, and it feels like one of DC's more.
Essentially, the trailer made me feel that it's gonna be better than Black Widow in terms of it kept my interest longer than Black Widow. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Movie of their respective franchise studios. SpongeBob 3, SpongeBob on the Run. It's so weird with the SpongeBob movies. The first movie was completely in 2D. The second one was a mixture of 2D and 3D. And this one is completely 3D. It's such a weird stepping stone towards the end. Maybe it's the last SpongeBob movie. Maybe it's not. Maybe they'll make SpongeBob movies to the end of time. Whatever the case, I love the first two SpongeBob movies, especially the second one, and I hope I love this one the most. The third SpongeBob movie, I hope it's the best of the franchise. I know I keep saying that for sequels. I keep saying I hope a sequel is better than the original, and that's because I want sequels to exist. I want sequels to have a reason to exist, and the reason that this sequel exists is so it can tell a story and be better than the other ones, which is, personally, I love the ideas of sequels, it's so that they can become better than the original, so that they can tell a story that's more loved than the original. I don't know why I'm talking about sequels and how good.
Okay, so SpongeBob 3. The movie itself, I found it to be okay. I really like the animation. I like the heartfelt part at the end, even though it was a big sellout for Camp Coral. It felt like it actually had some sincerity to it. The movie itself, kind of bland. There was a big chunk of it that was just kind of filler. Like, why? Snoop Dogg was there. Yeah, he had a good song, but filler. Why? And if anything, I do think the SpongeBob films will still be made till the end of time. But for the first trilogy in itself, I would say it's alright. This movie didn't really stick the landing for me. It is by far the weakest of the SpongeBob films, but it's entertaining enough. But I'd still rather watch the first two, honestly.
I'm hoping for the best here, and that leads me on to my number one most anticipated movie of 2020. I don't know whether the characters in this movie are dead or half the movie will take place in the land of the living and the other will take place in purgatory or land of dead or whatever. A lot of people are saying this is a rip-off of Coco or Inside Out. Shut the hell up. I am hyped for this movie. Pixar is doing an original movie. Immediately the teaser trailer came out, I fell in love with this movie. And it's not even out yet. The animation is beautiful. The setting is beautiful. The New York is beautiful. Even the weird death Dream Soul Land is great. I am so hyped up for this movie. I am positively excited about it. I really can't wait to see what Pixar brings to the table next. Like, lately they've been doing sequels. Now they're doing original ideas, and man, it's a great time for Pixar overall. I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, this is the dark age of Pixar." To me, this seems like their recovery. This seems like the next rising up, the next renaissance. Like Pixar's golden age. Man, I'm hyped up for this movie. I can't say much about it because the teaser trailer doesn't reveal much, but I really am excited for this movie, and am so hyped for it. I can't wait for it to come out. Anyways, guys, that's my
And that's kind of, I mean, he kind of summed it up for me. Soul as of now isn't released yet. Disney did say they're gonna release it on Christmas, so that's why I'm making this video now, 5 days before Soul comes out. And yeah, again, can't really say much about it, though I will still keep to my original points. I love the character animation. I mean, the character designs. I love the overall animation, the music. This weird like Land of the Dead area, like is it Purgatory or is it like the Before from the trailers? It looks really good. I haven't watched the movie as of now, and it hasn't come out yet. So, excited for Soul. Still by far my most anticipated movie of the year. Do not disappoint me, and please, for the love of God, do not get postponed to 2020. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Expect my new list of most anticipated movies of 2021 coming out probably in the next week or so. So, thank you so very much for watching, guys. I've been Captain Phoenix. Again, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If it's red, make sure it's gray. 92% of my audience aren't subscribed, so please, could you just take that number a bit down and raise the one that are subscribed a bit high? Again, I will show you the graph, but I'm actually a nice human being. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. I've been Captain Phoenix, and with that, I will see you in another universe. And always leave your likes and comments. I don't know why I keep forgetting that.